We'll see how this goes. So I'm a little confused. There's this extra vein. For now, we're just gonna ignore that one because I don't know what it is. All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start with the veins since we're already talking about them. So the first one, if you find the heart, this right here is your superior vena cava, and then you can see under it. Is it that right there? Oh, yes. I like hearing it twice. Okay, right here. You'll see this blue thing coming into the bottom of the heart. That's your inferior vena cava. Very good. Inferior, superior. So your superior vena cava is going to travel up and it's going to make two splits. In the first, it's going to split, and this is your right subclavian vein. So where your clavicle is, below it a little bit, that's why they're right here. Right subclavian vein, and then ignore this one, left subclavian vein. Okay. And then if you shoot up, so these ideally are a little further up, this is your jugular, your right jugular and your left jugular that run up the cat's neck. So that's all the veins for up here. And then if I move this to the side, y'all can see the inferior vena cava still travels all the way down here. Do y'all see the big thick thing?
The blue one?
Yeah, so if I turn this kidney a little bit, this is your renal vein because it's blue, it's going into the kidney. And then it's going to travel down. If I move this, it's kind of hard to see. Move the arteries. Do y'all see how this blue splits into left and right halves? So this is your iliac, because kind of by your ilium area. Iliac vein also travels down here, and then when you follow it down further, it becomes the femoral vein, so the vein through the femur. Okay. So like I said, veins are actually really easy in arteries. So I'll review femoral vein. Right towards the split is where I'll pin it up here. Iliac vein. This is still your inferior vena cava. Renal vein, inferior vena cava again, superior vena cava, right subclavian, left subclavian, two jugulars. So the one that throws everyone is you have this thing called your hepatic portal system. So what's going on is you have dirty blood, I call it dirty blood in your small intestines that needs to be cleaned before that deoxygenated blood is put into your heart because you don't want dirty blood in your heart. So what's going to happen is you have a system where your small intestines are in here. So your small intestines was right there. The blood is taken through the hepatic portal vein. Let me double check I'm not telling you wrong. Hepatic portal vein into the liver, and that's why someone cut this piece of the liver off. This is a bunch of the hepatic portal veins. So all this dirty blood was taken from the small intestines into the liver. It gets cleaned, and it goes from the liver through the hepatic vein, which is up here. You can't really see it, but it's conceptual. There's a hepatic vein that takes the clean blood from the liver into the inferior vena cava, right here. And then that clean blood goes in with everything else to the heart. So it's called your hepatic portal system.
So where did that start?
Starts, so your intestines, the dirty blood is taken from your small intestines through the hepatic portal system, hepatic portal vein to the liver. And then from the liver to the inferior vena cava is your hepatic vein. So you have a hepatic portal vein and they have a hepatic vein.
Oh, those are different.
Different, yeah, super confusing. And then I'm gonna bust out the arteries real quick. Oh, blessed. Okay, so you've got your aorta coming out of the heart. If I turn this whole thing is your aorta still. Ooh, team, I forgot to show all the A's, I guess, I'm sorry. So veins, where are you? So do y'all see this like blue vein coming out here that kind of stops? That's not the superior or inferior. This is actually called your azygos. So you can see it right there. It just comes off the right side of the heart, and it's what takes the blood from the intercostals. There's a better azygos on another cat, but that's to show y'all right side, everything pushed away, azygos.
The vein that takes things
from the intercostal area into the inferior vena cava.
Right.
Or superior, I don't know which one. So for your arteries, I show you the aorta. So this is a little different from humans because humans have three things that split off the top, but for the cat, you have two. So the first one is just your left subclavian splits off all by itself. So it just goes bloop, left subclavian. But then the right side, you have this thing called your brachiocephalic artery, which is this part before it splits. So brachiocephalic splits into the two, and what's going to happen is this is going to split into the left carotid, right subclavian. So that's how that happens. And you can tell in the drawing too. So you see the left subclavian goes off on its own, but then the brachiocephalic branches off into three different areas. So it branches off, it goes 2 carotids, right subclavian. You can see that here pretty well. They're still called the subclavians.
Okay.
Yeah. So luckily the subclavians are the same name. You just have to specify whether it's a vein or artery, or the left and right.
What was inside the intercostals?
It's called your azygos. So when I move
So
this,
the right is arteries and the left is veins.
it's this little blue thing.
For your picture?
No. Yeah, so try to remember it's in anatomical position. So this is your right, this is your left. And then you have to specify what's the vein, what's the artery.
Well, what's the difference between these two pictures?
I see what you're asking. I'm sorry. The red is all the arteries, the blue is all the veins.
Okay.
So I just took the cat and then spread it out so you understand. I get your question now. I was like, no, right doesn't stand for artery, but the right side. I get it. Okay. So then aorta is going to travel all the way down. So aorta, still right here. And then it's going to split. Can you see it okay? So this red part going into the kidney, that's your renal artery. And then if you keep going down, it splits again into your iliac and then femoral. So it's the same as the veins. That's nice.
You just have to specify artery.
Yeah, so absolutely tell me vein artery and try to tell me left or right. That'll help.
Iliac, femoral. Or is it iliac? Iliac comes before, and then femoral.
So iliac's here, and then the femoral's in here.
So is there another